strikes, it could potentially just lock up the tournament for him. And Armando knowing a double here would... Big shot here. Wow.
Do we take lessons from some of the local pros? Do we further, as Armando leaves a 7-pin, do we further our bowling?
To lose and unfortunate breaks along the way, and Armando got a couple. Oh, and
There's that 7.
there's that same 7-pin. Yeah, that's 3 this game. Of how that ball has been doing for me thus far, and it's probably something I should, maybe not do, especially if the ball's been working for me. But it's just one of those things, Now, because Brandon's not going to give him too much room later. Light mixer again, gets the 10 to fall. Catch Armando. But we'll have to see how much of a lead Armando's going to have going into game 2. And, and Armando getting a break of his own. But this one...
Corners for sure, 10 pins more than 7s, but multi-pins it's a 6-10 for whatever reason.
Ooh. Lucky strike there for Lance, he's away. And then tripping the 6-pin again in the last 3 shots. I expect this to be a little bit wider and getting it maybe a little too wide. Tripping. A bit inside, tripping the 6-10. Lucky strike there. Which is by far the closest first game match we would have seen so far. And how many times have I said it? As soon as I...
They're going to pick up the lane a little bit better. And also, too, being able to get around it, it's probably getting off the edge of the... It's close. Close.
To beat a competitor who tries to improve on a strike. And both of these guys are that type of bowler. And there's that speed and just focuses more on being smooth and letting the ball do more of the work. And Traco coming in a little high flush there, tripping the 4 in the first frame, getting an unlucky break, leaving the 10-pin. And another great shot there, and just, doesn't want to go down.
Up in a match play finals with him, and after we can discuss of what he's using.
Great break there, triple. Maybe then would be his opportunity to look for a new shot if he so decides to do so. 2 somewhere in there. So I believe this might be his first game on this end of the house. I don't know if maybe the lanes played a little differently. And PJ held this match in his hands from the 3rd frame on. And I would say that is definitely a bit of an overcorrect.
Forward.
Yeah, if any cookie company is watching and wants to sponsor, and that's something that you the viewer at home can maybe start paying attention to. Different types of pins will give you different types. Oh wow, I didn't think that message right.
And the Zensol will be available May 27th. Both bowlers kind of using a stronger symmetrical, trying to pick up the lane properly. No break there, unfortunately for Danny.
After the 2nd frame, PJ pretty much perfect. I mean, he had that 8-pin in the 4th frame, and I don't know if that was perfect, but that was a strike nonetheless. Didn't need to be, but it's not really costing them too much at the moment. And, ooh, wow. All the time. But I'm more in the camp of I can only control what I can control. So, if I'm in Danny's position and coming in a little light again, unfortunately being a mix, go for 300, and as soon as you don't, go for the next highest possible.
Personally, I'd go definitely pedal to the metal as Brian goes Brooklyn there.
Oh, what a great messenger on the 10. Your look is great. But it's one of those things. Maybe I shouldn't be critiquing him. That was a lucky strike right there on 9. Josh Tripping the 710. Inducted into the Stockton Hall of Fame next month. So both of these guys have pretty good. Gonna take at least a 50-pin victory here. Doesn't really. Oh, there you go. Pocket 710. Well, no, just pocket 10. So both these competitors.
And then at Modesto Masters, I'd gone back-to-back 710, thinking it was the bowling ball. And in retrospect, I was probably just a little bit off physically. As a trip for there for Traco. How you attack certain lanes.
Oh, what a break there. Yeah, he knows it. Throwing a decent shot there. A small mistake makes, it feels exponentially bigger. And a great hit there. And you can even see he's definitely going to need a strikeout here, probably, to have any chance. And there you go, getting light mixer, getting the 7 to fall a little bit late. Light mixer getting the 8 to fall late. Bit inside, didn't really like it off his hand, gets the 4 to fall. Shouldn't be a problem. More than likely. Oh, let's go. Oh, what a break there. Tripping the 410 lines. We haven't really seen anybody try and bend the ball too much. And that might be, a bit unfortunate there. Although the stakes for this match obviously a little higher than what they're probably used to. And I honestly didn't know that was Mondo already about in the 220s, assuming he doesn't double gutter in the 10th. And he's gonna need a lot of strikes though, and lucky breaks like that aren't gonna hurt him any. And Aaron getting a nice little break of his own. I mentioned plenty of times, you don't want to give Michael too much breathing room, especially right at the beginning of the match. So he'll make it very difficult to catch up, and if he's getting breaks, he knows that that shot's maybe the shot to be throwing. He's not going to be leaving the 10. But on Jaden making the adjustment, not coming in high, coming in just slightly. Coming a little light and tripping the 3. When they weren't, they were leaving very easily makeable spares. It seemed like on both sides of the lane, lucky break there with the 10 pin going down late. It just comes down to one-on-one today. And Ashton getting a lucky strike there.
On the 710, of course, everyone's going to have a different opinion or different idea on how to approach an adjustment off of a 710.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny what you said. You went back-to-back 710s before you changed balls. I feel like we almost shut Aaron out.
Both bowlers throwing either a Storm Trend 2 or a Storm Axiom Pearl as Trey back to his altered reality from the previous match. Actually, no, I lied. That one's... the original reality, excuse me. That one was the original reality. Probably a little bad off his hand.
He's in the pocket. He's throwing good shots. And he has 3 strikes. That's a good hit for Pixley. Traco will have 2 minutes of practice on this pair to kind of see for himself what the look is. And a great mixer strike there for Lance. If the tournament is going to be decided, then it's all fair. So, I don't know, leave in the comments how you feel about that. Do you think it should be 2-game matches all the way through, or do you not mind? It all looks the same on the scoreboard, right? And okay, another one of those fortunate and unfortunate spots. Will maybe not getting a strong ball reaction as he's expecting. As I say that, he goes high and trips the 6-7. A big strike here for PJ. And another one. And that's on a different lane too. The other one very light, leaving the 210. At least more of a makeable spare than the other ones. And yeah, great pickup there. And so this is the first time he's really going to have felt any kind of pressure whatsoever. He handled it really well. That was a great shot. I mean, you can't do anything about it. You're almost guaranteed that the next shot is going to be right there in the pocket.
Oof.
And, well, I wasn't wrong. Great.
Again, mentioned one of our previous matches. Two of the very missable multi-pin spares is PG just gets a blower 7 there. Again,
Adjustment he makes here. And again, a little light. Oh, there you go. All right. And went very high. He's gonna have to find something in between, making a ball change, getting the strike, but not high in the last two. Expect him to make a little bit of a move here. Coming in a little light and leaving back-to-back. That was about the same time Von Jaden before. So put that into perspective. And PJ getting a light mixer there. Great break there. Armando is going to have to beat Michael in 2 consecutive matches to take this win, whereas Michael only has to. Well, jeez, Michael. So Tim is going to suffer his first loss. He's going to move on to round 4 in the eliminator bracket. Getting a nice strike there, tripping the 2-8.
What time, boy?